Hi, in this video I'm going to go through box number 3 of 8 of my Depeche Mode cassettes collection. Box number 3 starts with the 1987 album Music for the Masses. Very distinctive cover and a very boring label. I haven't got any UK variants of the cassette, but I do have copies from another country, and if you've seen the previous videos you might be able to guess what country this particular tape comes from. It's the album cover on a white background, and that's pretty standard for this country, and the country is, if you haven't already guessed, Greece. And there's the very basic looking tape. It does have an inlay card on this tape. It's blank on one side, but it has a mail away. I don't read Greek. I don't know what that mail away is for. Maybe for the fan club in Greece. But it's quite cool that that's still intact and hasn't been cut off. So that's the Greek version of Music for the Masses that also came out in 1987. Also in the UK the same year, perhaps a little later on in the year, they decided to release Music for the Masses on a extra length cassette with a Black Celebration, the previous album. So that's probably the only tape by Depeche Mode where they have doubled up on the albums. I can't think of any other albums where they've done that. The other strange thing about Music for the Masses is the way the singles were released on cassette, and they came in these very strange kind of video style boxes. This is Never Let Me Down Again. It's not the best of copies in my collection, I have to say. It's got quite a lot of wear. I think these cassettes were very much prone to the wear, and obviously this particular single has become very popular due to its inclusion on a certain zombie-related TV show recently. So the price of this cassette has actually gone up recently quite a bit. The tape itself, as you can see, is in good condition, but the cover not so much. Very similar tracks to the standard CD single that came out. Here's a better example. This is Behind the Wheel, another single in 1987. Very nice, iconic cover. But again, it's got quite a lot of wear on it because it is just basically printed card glued to a plastic frame, like a video rental tape. The tape itself's in good nick. So that's cool. Now, another thing that I've got in my collection from a couple of years after that, in 1989, they did this Backtracks series in the US, and they released Strangelove and Behind the Wheel together on a cassette. This is like a cardboard sleeve, which was quite standard in some countries, in particular US and France, for instance. So that's the American cassette of Strangelove and Behind the Wheel. Music for the Masses, that was then followed by the album 101, the iconic live album. That came out on tape in 1989. Here's the UK version of that tape. You'll see there's a sticker on the actual case. This is a paper sticker that's glued on, like a hype sticker, to actually identify the tape for people who couldn't be bothered to read the name of the album off the spine. We've now got the more modern, the mute logo on these, in comparison to the logo on the previous album, which was the walking man. In fact, it was the walking man on the kind of planet, which was a short-lived version of the mute logo, the original walking man mute logo. So that's how the tape came out, how 101 came out in the UK, and it has got quite an extensive fold-out sleeve with pictures from Anton Corbijn, whose birthday it is today. So happy birthday, Anton! Oops, let's roll it all the way out. And I used to have this poster up in my university room. Yes, and then in America on Sire, it came out. Well, one variant was two tapes. There we go. Cassette 2. The advantage of releasing it on two separate tapes is that tape 1 contains 3 extra songs. If I can find out what they are, I'll look on Discogs. I'll list them here, and that's why, if you're collecting cassettes, it might be cool to actually get the US versions. And then finally, to promote the album, they released Everything Counts and Nothing on the single as well. And this is, again, it's a cardboard slipcase. This is an American one. The Sire logo and also the new logo. Funnily enough, they released a couple of 12 inches, normal 12 inch, limited 12 inch as well for Everything Counts and Nothing to promote 101. And as far as I'm aware, they also released the only Depeche Mode 10 inch, which was Everything Counts Live. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching.